In Congress, we have about 600 some people total, and about 200 of them care. Yeah, about 600 some of them, and only about 200 of them care about anything that has to do with this country.
Hell, half of them are gay or queer. I've seen them want to be men. I mean, men want to be women with purple hair. And if
Yeah, David, that's what I'm saying.
female
to Washington D.C., you better fucking have your ass living where you represent the people.
Well, no, but you have no, but see, I don't think that's the problem with living in the White House. That's not the issue. The problem is the Congress. The Congress is the real problem. The Congress is the real problem because they legislate. Or I guess I'll just stop talking.
Sorry, I get excited. I'll shut up.
I agree that congressmen need to live in the communities they represent. I mean, the fucking government's gotten too goddamn big, period. This is too big.
So I have a question. Where's the massive tax hike coming from to get them all to Washington every time they need to vote then?
It's 2026, man. Look what we're doing right here. They can fucking cast a vote.
When they're in office, most of them stay in Washington so they could go to vote. That's why there's a lot of absentee Congress members because they're in other states and they can't make it.
Why couldn't you? Can't make it. We got fucking video chat. They don't have to go there to fucking put a stamp on something. It's not 1902.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You say yay and nay. That's how it works, like it or not. I mean, I guess you could have your aide vote by proxy for you, but I think that's kind of.
I think they're too indulgent in people's everyday life. I think that democracy. You know, there's 156 new felonies put into action every fucking year. There's 156 different things that you could get in trouble for new every year. They're making too much law. They're doing too much bullshit and focusing on all the wrong dumb shit. Really, what they need to do is focus on why the fucking DOT gets $3 billion a year and there's still trash on the sides of the road and potholes. Focus on that. Focus on shit pertinent to America instead of like having an outreach so far into the fucking other countries that they literally rely on us now for their bread and butter. Like we're paying rent for all these other people, and
Yo, shut up.
Stupid. It's just all very stupid. It's like they're. What it's supposed to be is an issue supposed to come up. The fucking mayor's supposed to call a town meeting. Everybody that gives a fuck in that town comes and votes. That mayor takes it to the congressman, says this is the people of this town want. And that congressman takes the fucking votes from every town in the district and then he takes it to fucking Washington and votes on the majority vote from his certain area. That's how it's supposed to be, and that's just not how it is anymore.
They're not doing that.
That's just not how it happens.
They doing crooked shit. Just everything's so corrupt. I don't even think they can ever get it back. You know, it's been gone too far.
No, that's some bills into laws that all of these people in America, dude. When's the last time you heard of a law that got put into play that you didn't even fucking know about? You didn't know about that bill. If we had to know every fucking bill.
Thank you guys for joining in, y'all. I'm gonna start doing live on this YouTube channel. We're live here every single night at 8 o'clock p.m. guys. We're live on YouTube right now, y'all.
Let me tell you guys something. When I lived in Charlotte, North Carolina, Pat McCoy was the governor.
He's a fucking dick, dude. He paid all that fucking jail cells pink, and he said, I hated that fucking dickhead, dude. He was such a fucking asshole. I'm from North Carolina. I grew up there.
Yeah, well, we voted that train, that monorail, we voted it out, and all the taxpayers.
Thanks for the follow, Sticky Green. Right? Thank you. Make sure y'all drop some likes if you all got any.
He's probably trying to wash money. He said, money, follow the money. Follow
Yeah.
the money every time.
Yeah, but it goes to show you that your vote don't matter because we voted it out. He did it anyhow. Everybody voted. They did not want that monorail system.
Guys, hold on, y'all. Drop a follow and a like if you got any and a gift. Also, we're on YouTube right now. We got like 9 people watching. So.
What's up, people on YouTube? How you doing?
YouTube?
Yeah, dude.
What's up, YouTubers? How's it going? I'm on YouTube too. Yeah, TJ, I'm on YouTube too, TJ.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube right now.
Wait, wait. Hold the phone. YouTube, they live stream?
Yes, they do. They have been.
Yes, they do. What the fuck? You didn't know that?
I'm sorry, I've probably been living under a rock or I've just been in my head.
Yeah, they have live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm pretty sure TikTok. And
YouTube live? No way. I gotta go look that up. Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. I'm being dead serious. I never.
Well, if you want to see yourself on YouTube live right now, go to @ink not wet TV on YouTube and you'll see yourself there.
That was a good plug, dude. That was a good plug. I like how they worked that in.
Sorry if I don't look my best. I had a hell of a day. It was very stressful, so.
Go to what? What you go to on YouTube?
@ink not wet TV. Like you would write something with ink not wet TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just put the @ sign in front of it. You'll see it, and then click on the channel, and you'll see it, and just go to live. We're here right here. Yeah, I could type it. Well,
I'm watching TED Talk. TED Talk
yeah, I'll
is
type it.
live
Hold
right
on.
Diddysaurus. What the shit?
What the hell is that? Lotion seller?
There you go. It's in the bottom, guys. It's in the bottom down there, guys. It's in the bottom down there, y'all.
You got the baby oil all primed up.
Stop in, drop a like. Thank you everybody for joining in as well on YouTube and on BIGO. Love everybody, y'all.
Where's Gigi at? I want to curse her out for your YouTube live. See if we can get some more views.
No, I don't want to do all that. I want to carry on normal. I don't want to put on a show. I want to have people like us for our normal talks.
Oh, wait, TJ, do you want a pit bull puppy?
No.
I do.
Well, I got a bunch of pit bull puppies, and they're all cow pattern. Very pretty dogs.
I like my kids. I don't want it to snap and tear my kid's face.
I want one.
You want one?
Mega Billy, are you here in Texas?
No, I'm in Maryland. But
Well, if you want one, they're purebred.
See what they look like, man. Show us these puppies. I can
Yeah,
use some puppies.
I will, but I'm finishing my bear.
I low-key love dogs. I'm not gonna lie.
It's been a long day, so I decided to have a little cold mine and just relax.
You're in Virginia, David? Shout out to the DMV. That's what's up, bro.
He's from Virginia.
I'm from Bluefield, Virginia. Where you from?
Virginia.
There's a West Virginia, too. There's a West one.
Yeah. Oh, West Virginia is crazy.
West Virginia. It's
It's
crazy.
thoughtful, but...
Virginia. It's Virginia.
Gloucestershire.
From the West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Where are you from?
West Virginia.
That's a little bit higher north.
I reside in Maryland.
Hey, can everybody please share the live, send some invites out, and like the live, and give any gifts if you got any and all that stuff? I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Ladies
I'm
and
from,
gentlemen.
I'm from Flint. I grew up in PA, but I reside in Maryland.
How's that water there, man? You never fixed that?
Virginia, grew up in North Carolina, and I'm in
Did they
Texas.
ever fix the water there in Flint?
Nice. I think they did. I think they've gotten the lead concentration a lot further down than what it was before, but I don't think they fully reinstalled new piping systems with
Bro, I saw them lighting Flint water on fire, dog. They put a fucking
that's-
lighter to that shit lit on fire.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
just
what they
fucking
do
insane.
is for like, because you cannot restore old pipings, what they do is they put like a little pressure regulator, and it has like a little sensor, and they can tell if it has like too much lead or not in the aqua.
Yeah, that's what I was
You know
talking
what they
about.
do?
Yeah.
They put fucking balloons in that shit. They get
Yeah,
this
it's a balloon
they yeah, it's like real hot fucking like PVC, and then they blow it goes through.
Yeah, it's like a backwards condom that they blow backwards.
Yeah, it's like a backwards condom that they push with air, and it goes through, and then it'll fucking harden over time, and it's like a light.
Thank you guys on
light.
YouTube. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool. That's one thing.
Oh, look at TJ, he's happy because he's like, YouTube's popping.
No, I'm just saying thank you to them, and I like the fact that that we get to be all on all these platforms now.
Jared, you have a teardrop? Is that a teardrop right here? Tattoo? Jared, you have a teardrop tattoo? You have a teardrop tattoo?
send a gift?
What's that?
No, it's my
birthmark?
birthmark.
No, that's cool, but my bad. I thought it was like a big ass teardrop tattoo. It's like, damn. That's cool, man. It's got some character to it, yeah.
It's not the first time. Like one
Yeah,
time,
Cindy
like
Crawford had one too, but she was hot as fuck.
yeah, like one person was like one person was like, dude, like, have you been on the inside? I'm like, dude, this is my birthmark. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
I fucking
Like,
with
mole,
it.
mole, 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 mole. I think
No, I did thought it was a tattoo too at first, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's because I can barely see it. But I see a blemish or something there, so it's like I assumed it was a face tat.
I thought you were walking under a fucking bird. I got a bird on my belly. Walk under
This hair grow from it?
Yes, it does, and I gotta trim it with a trimmer.
Right on, man.
a. You know. Good.
Yep.
Once had a girlfriend with 3 nipples. It was kind of neat.
Sick. I knew this girl with the extra butthole. You could put up as a pencil, like a pencil fucking eraser. That's how deep her extra butthole was. It was like a dimple above her butthole. Weird.
She was like built to be run a train. She was built to be run a train on. It sounds like.
So
she takes a bullshit.
It was my girl's homegirl, and then she said that shit. She's like, I have an extra asshole. And I was like, what the fuck? And then my girl was like, you've got to, I've got to see this. And then I looked at my girl like, I want to see this. Like, she was like, yeah, Eric, I don't give a shit. Go ahead and look. And she showed us, and then fucking, there's that hole above the other hole, dude.
Imagine the mess that would make, dude. It'd be like pushing Play-Doh through a fucking. It just no. That's too. Did it work? Her butthole actually was a working butthole.
No,
Oh my
it
God.
was just like it was more like a indention, but it looked like a hole, dude. And I asked her, I was like, does anything come out of that? Like, can you put stuff in it? She was like, and then like you can fit like a pencil eraser in there. And then I laughed really hard, and I was like, so you put stuff in it before? And she was like,
She did.
yeah.
Yeah, of course you did. Ladies are fucking perverted as fuck, dude. They're worse than men, I think.
I wonder.
Oh well, yeah. A lot of the girls want to be punched and slapped in the bedroom, and all the eating ass and all this screwy shit. And
Yeah, they do eat ass and
I've
finger
probably
blasts
never
and
put my mouth on a vagina ever again in my life. These bitches just fuck anything anymore. They're just fucking, they'll fuck you, and 10 minutes later they'll be secretly fucking somebody else. So I just don't put my mouth on pussy anymore.
oh hell no, oh no, I haven't eaten pussy since the Obama administration. Okay.
I liked it back in the day, and I thought, look,
Obama was president. Listen, bro. Obama was president the last time I did that. Okay.
did what? Ate pussy?
Yeah.
Let me think about it. Yeah, probably pretty close. Probably because I
I never ate pussy.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, dude, I was in fucking middle school whenever fucking Obama became president.
I
That
want
shit was
to though.
I never ate pussy either. I just licked it and stuff.
Hey, if you've eaten pussy drunk, you
Wild, bro. That shit was wild.
He just cleaned it up.
Yeah, I never sauteed grilled pussy before, but I definitely.
What the hell? He just cleaned it up. Yeah,
I played with it.
Pussy's quite the science project, I think, man. It's like having a hot tub or a swimming pool. You gotta check the pH and shit. You can't. There's a lot going on down there, you know. I had a hot tub once, and it was kind of like a pussy.
Yeah, and also sperm lives inside the vagina for up to 7 days. So also, if you have sex with a woman or eat her out within 7 days of her being with another guy, you just done had yourself a Twinkie.
Right there you go. That's where you That's what
Fingers all over in your mouth.
got him.
No, you think, bro, a lot of these guys, I swear to God, there's probably some guys here, they think they're getting that woman really excited, they think that gruel or whatever's coming out of her pussy, that's some other good dude. Hold on, bro, that's some other dude's nut.
My sister's fucking best friend went.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Let her boyfriend went down on her. The guy's dick was small that she fucked earlier, the condom fell off, and he found it with his fucking mouth, bro.
Yeah, but that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about, I think a lot of these guys probably have sex with women that have sex regularly and let guys blast inside. And like I said, the cum stays in there for about 7 days. So I think when they're having sex with them, they think they're getting the girl really excited and they're giving up like that gruel stuff. But really it's some other guy's cum, but they think it's her, like, ejaculant.
You know what's hilarious?
Imagine
being the girl where
a girl be giving you a lean jacket, choked to death on the condom.
Imagine being that girl. Imagine being that girl. Like, somebody, like you just see it. Yeah, oh my God, bro. Like, I just found a condom in your pussy. What a slut. She's just walking around with a condom in her pussy, dude. What a slut.
Right. She didn't know it fell off, supposedly, because she's a whore, and...
Well, yeah, but dude, there's a
I don't know,
condom
man.
in your
I can't
pussy.
imagine you couldn't feel
That's
something
crazy.
up inside you, but I don't have a vagina. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you know, but still, there's a condom in your pussy. Whatever.
It happens.
You know, like, at the end of the day, that's just, there's a condom in your pussy.
It happens. Depends on why. Especially in those tight, pull the condom off.
Worth it.
Who wears a condom anymore? Fucking
Yeah, I'm not, like, that is a thing, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, bro, like, if I have to wear a condom, bro, I'd almost rather not have sex, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
Alright, I'm gonna go over it. Well, I'll
You
go
get one of those dry ones and it'll pull your condom off.
If you make me wear a condom, then I get to fuck your sister.
I have to wear a condom, that means we're doing, that means we're doing anal, right?
If she don't have a sister, she got a brother.
And she can go fuck herself.
The whole thing's kind of disgusting if you think about it from like a third point of view. Like, human sex is like just like a weird fucking thing two people do to each other for a little bit of time. Like, you just stand back in a room and see two people fucking.
It makes people insane too. Some people go crazy over pussy, dude. Some motherfucker will go crazy over pussy.
I figured there's about 7 or 8 different looking vaginas, and then I'm over it. I figured them all out. Fuck one, or I mean, if you fuck about 12 girls, she'd probably.
I hate it when a girl's bad as fuck and her pussy just looks weird. It looks like a goddamn turkey neck or something. You're like, fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, I don't ever shame the large labias, I don't care about them, really.
I don't like them, man. They're just sitting there flapping around.
It's kind of weird too, but it's not. That's not because they overused it. It's not like a fucking, you know, an affliction t-shirt.
I know, but if your pussy looks like a turkey neck, you better be a nice bitch. You better be making breakfast and coffee.
Right, honestly.
Giving massages and shit. Your pussy looks like a turkey neck, bitch. Like, yeah, got an ugly pussy but a pretty mouth.
I'll show you a man that's tired of fucking her, man. I tell you what, you can get tired of anything. It takes a lot more than looks to, you know, ever make anything work. But I don't know.
Most girls that are pretty in their face do have ugly pussy.
And crazy. Most pretty girls are fucking nuts. Dude,
Yeah.
It's not true.
That is true. That is true, bro. That is true.
Those beautiful girls had ugly girl pussies photoshopped on them or anything.
I don't know. I'm talking about they're like attitudes and like what they do in diversity, like in times of diversity and like not getting what they want and all that shit, or
Oh yeah,
thinking you cheated
a lot.
on them,
Listen to me, bro.
and you didn't,
These
and your
hot
car
women,
gets ruined
bro,
shit,
and that is
they're
basically what I. Hold on, that's basically what I do in here. Is when I started this feminism stuff. It's actually named anti-feminism right now. These women that I talk to, sometimes they've never heard no, and the first time they've ever heard no was from me, and that's why they get so upset with me.
That's because their daddies weren't there.
or their daddies were there and they just fucking, oh, you're a princess, baby. Of course I'll give you this $10,000 dress that you're gonna wear one night of your life, and I'm gonna have to take out a loan on the house for it.
Men are raised on how to treat women.
Yeah, and
women aren't raised
yeah.
on how to treat men.
Well, no, well,
Men are raised
hold on. The exact saying goes, men are raised on how to treat a woman, women are taught on how to. Hold on a second, bro. Calm down, bro. Men are taught how to treat a woman. Women are taught how a man should treat them, and nobody's taught how to treat a man. That's the same.
That's what I said. Yep. Yeah,
dude.
I think we.
Father's Day is like the 6th most favorite holiday, and I didn't even know there was 6 holidays, dude. There's more than that, but like it's like the 6th favorite.
You know, June used to be Men's Mental Health Month and not Queer Month. Do you think coincidence? I think not.
Fucking
June used to be men's mental health month.
June used to, yeah. Now it's LGBT, whatever, Pride Month, whatever.
Here's my thing. If you need a
It's also
mental health month because of your
Men
gender,
in America are a fucking mess.
it's also Black History Month. Oh no, that's February. Oh yeah, Juneteenth is this month. That's what it is. Hey Danny, come on up. Come on up, Danny.
Have so much of an issue to make a fucking holiday about it, but nothing else changes except for one day out of the year you declare it a holiday for that specific issue, then that should tell you a lot all in itself right there. That is a summary of the issue right there.
Men, there needs to be awareness that men are committing suicide on a exponential rate.
Women and men both attempt suicide. Men attempt more. But men and women attempt suicide at...
Men do it.
No, but hold on. Bro, holy shit, bro. Hold on, bro. Women attempt suicide in a comparable rate as men. It's just that the avenues that they use are not anywhere near as deadly. Like, women aren't here blowing their heads off or hanging themselves. They usually try to use pills, stuff like that. And they usually end up getting saved or deciding they don't want to...
Most of the time it's one of those, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah, I sing that, bro.
Bullshit that men are getting hind tit because the things. I mean, we can't. Men are only conditionally wanted around because of the things.
But what I'm saying, but what I'm trying to say is, believe me, I am a male advocate. That is what I do here. But I have to be careful where the truth. Women attempt suicide at a comparable rate as men. The avenues that they use are like pills and shit, so it doesn't always succeed. Men, when men want to die, when men want to die, they blow their head off. They hang themselves. They jump off a building. You know.
4 men died every woman in suicide.
Right. Well, because what do you think? When a woman dies, she wants to they take a bottle of pills and then they get underneath the covers and just hopefully pass away. That's what they try to do. You know, like. It's just a totally different way.
Yeah, well, the society isn't really pushing an agenda to kill themselves. It's more of the agenda to push to kill men.
Well, I mean, dude, really what it is women are fucking, they just have a better life, dude, than men do. It's part of like...
It's been
right.
It's
oh yeah, women live on easy. Women's lives are easy mode. I say that all the time.
I mean, you get a divorce your husband, get government subsidized his half of the paycheck.
Yeah, you're incentivized if you're a woman to ruin your family. You're like, if women are incentivized to have babies, get divorces, like, here's the thing, like, If you have a child with someone you want to split up, it should be 50-50. If your argument is we have babies, they need to be able to, they should help me he should help me with these kids. Why is it that you can't support these kids, but you still have custody? Shouldn't he? And why isn't it 50-50? Because if it isn't, then it's it's an incentive.
Well, my
They're
question,
only
well, Freaky, my
to
question.
keep women at the same standard as well. You have to pay child support for your wife. It's called alimony.
Thanks for the
To
like,
keep her
man.
at a
Thanks for the
certain
like.
standard.
Thank you.
And it's a choice to be a stay-at-home mom. That's a choice. So if you decide to do that,
You can have enough kids.
that was your decision.
No, we don't.
Have
No,
enough kids to stay home all the time.
we don't have enough.
Section 8 housing,
We
have
don't.
8
We
kids,
don't.
and you don't have to work.
We don't have enough kids. We need more. We need more births. We need more births, not less.
You're bringing up many different topics. So stay-at-home mom is a choice. Yes, that's one topic.
And that's a good choice. And I think that's the good choice. I think that is the only. I think that's the honorable choice.
Yes, it's a great choice.
You're bringing up many.
But don't ask for child support.
You're bringing up.
Who chooses to do that?
You're bringing up many different
You guys
topics, bro.
You didn't amount to much.
We are. That is.
Bro.
It's a dick measuring thing.
You're bringing up many different topics. There's difference between a stay-at-home mom that is married and raises your children. And
Oh well, don't get.
children
Don't get
versus
married.
a Section 8. Wait,
Don't get
guys,
married.
please. Let me finish.
I'm listening.
There is a difference between a Section 8, somebody that is so easy to get benefits. By the way, in a lot of states, if you don't want to go after your baby daddy or whatever, you don't have a choice to get benefits. You have to go after them.
You don't have to go after them. To be on child support if you want insurance for your child.
No, honey, like, you don't have a choice.
I'm a dad on child support, and the case is out of Virginia. That is facts. If you want,
Like, they will go after, the state will go after them.
You could be married in Virginia, be together, have the same name, share a bank account, and still be on child support.
Yes, because the state will go after you.
Right.
So whether the woman wants it or not, why is the woman getting all the blame in this? By the way, that's a state choice.
Right, and that's fine. But what I don't like, what they do is if they don't take.
Okay, there's no blame.
It's fucking the state choice that does that. The punishment should be responsible for fanning his seat out.
The system is set.
Oh no, there's blame. No, there's definitely blame. There's definitely blame.
And the men lose.
Yeah,
Okay,
men's lives are harder. And women's lives are on easy mode. Like this is like I say this all the time, and then I get pushed. Like the women will push back on it, and like our lives are harder because of abortion. We can't get abortion. I'm like, you're stupid.
Well, if anybody says they can't get abortion, that's why their life is harder, then they are stupid.
Well, okay. Well, what happens if the dad wants to keep the kid?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The dad should have a choice.
That's just one thing.
It's
The
not
dad
us.
should have a
We
choice.
don't even, because even if we want to keep
Even
it or
though-
not, it's not up to us for some reason, which is weird.
Right.
Even though, guys, I'm a female.
If the mom doesn't want to keep it, she can kill the baby. But what about the dad that wants to keep it?
Yeah, that's where my famous saying comes in. Hold on, bro. Just when I start, hold on, bro. Listen, guys, everybody in here, when I start talking, that's not like carte blanche to start speaking, alright? Listen, bro. When a woman wants to get a divorce, it's her kid. Or not a divorce. When a woman wants to get a divorce, abortion, it's her kid. It's all hers. But when she wants to get child support from you, it's 50-50. It's half his.
Right. Yeah. So let's go back to the abortion thing for a second. Alright. So say.
Hey guys in YouTube, drop a like if y'all can, man. I really appreciate that you're all in here, man. We're live every single day. I'm gonna go live on here a lot more, guys. Thank you.
Let her speak.
Okay, I'm talking to my YouTube people, bro. Alright, we need to pause the whole thing now, alright? Cause listen, guys. I'm the moderator. I'm doing things that I'm doing in the background as well. I'm moderating YouTube and here, so we need to let that go, bro. I will let her speak. Go ahead.
How many different conversations are you having with people right now?
I will just say, like, if she wanted to, do that.
Hey, Carla.
Get rid. I'm not gonna say
How are you doing,
trigger
Carla?
words. If she wanted to, but the dad didn't want to. Right?
Yeah.
Well, she still has to go through 9 months of changing her body, changing her lifestyle, all of those things, or she doesn't have to. But she still has to give up something just so you can have the baby. So that's where the whole debate
She should be
gets a little
paid for it
skewed.
then. Right?
There's a lot of skew. No, I'm not saying money. I don't give a shit about money. I'm just saying, like, a woman will sometimes make that debate, like, I'm the one that
Yeah,
has to
yeah,
suffer.
and I think it's I think the woman has I think the woman sacrificed her being able to have a career or sacrificed going to college, then that is where alimony can sometimes be argued for in a limited amount.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
all right, hold on. All right, but hold on. But that is not. Yo, guys, what is wrong with you people, man?
Did I make a valid point?
What is wrong?
She's
Yo, what is wrong with
sacrificing
y'all, bro?
at least 9 months in her body and certain her career.
You see how everyone's
You know,
letting her talk?
A lot of women get fired when they are pregnant. A lot of women get fired.
That's horrible. They should have a maternal leave for sure. But
A lot of women will get let go before their maternal leave is up because the employer doesn't want to get them.
for a woman to bond with her child and not go straight to work, but
What
that
do you
is
think
what
so, Lovely? She always got a good,
I'm
Come on
a
up, Lovely.
homeschool natural birth person, so you're talking to somebody that agrees wholeheartedly.
you had your kids naturally.
Okay, so well, I think I think it's plain and simply like it's men's duty to bring home money and to bring home the bacon in per se, but it's women's duty to have the next generation.
Yeah, well, sure, that goes without saying. But
Well,
I
I
will
get
say,
that.
I feel like
Back.
this world's it's really turned into men take the backseat on time, and I've noticed that only rich men are the ones now raising their own children. I feel like most men are having kids with women and don't even get to be around their own kids when they're growing up, and that's sad. It's like, when are we gonna figure that out?
They just pay checks. They just
So you
pay
feel like
checks.
tour guys
there are
and
career mothers out here talking about that's what they do for a living,
Check.
which
They
is
pay
fun.
checks.
I agree. There are a lot of career women, and I would love. Well, actually, I would never be that type of girl. So I
The
don't want to know
government- The
I don't wanna
government should say.
It's not as easy as you think it is, Fox
No,
9.
look, this is
Yeah,
my
but
thing. This is
the
my thing.
government
If
should.
the woman,
can't
okay,
pop
look,
out
if she wants
Thank
to
you
be
for the
a
like,
career
guys. Thank you
woman
for the
and
likes.
literally, look, here's the whole issue. This is why we started talking about all this. Our system is made where a woman can
Bullshit.
simply have children and
Yeah.
survive
Bullshit.
because
Listen,
she's
it's postpartum. They got some hormones going on, buddy. It's postpartum. It's a fucking. It drains a woman.
Oh yes, but here's the thing. They have places to go if they're a woman
They should
and
stay
have
at
a
home.
kid.
Of course, David.
and
Of course, bro.
homeless. They're
Anytime.
going to get housed before a homeless man. That's how it should
Come
be.
on up with
It
us.
should be that way. But what I'm saying is the whole system, if it is favored to women. And you know what? If a woman decides to have kids and stay home and not go to school and all of that shit, look, dude, that's your choice, and it's a great choice. It
They should
is
pay
whatever,
them to
but
do
it's
that.
also
They should get them
your
through that.
choice. If
They
you
should
have
pay them to do
if there's a chance that you're not gonna be with that father in the future, then you should
How would
have
you
done
know that?
If you
How
can't,
would
if
you know
you're
that?
putting yourself in a position
How
where
would
you
you
won't be
fucking
able
know?
to take care of the children you could have by getting a
If you
career, and the man shouldn't put the bill on your bad decision.
Yeah.
Did you
but-
have a kid with that person or not? If you had a kid,
It's
you
like-
were
it's
responsible
like-
for
Yeah,
that
then you
kid.
know what? Take
I
a
agree,
year
but-
off,
but
but
let us
get
be
a
a part of the
fucking
process.
job afterwards. So if something happens in your relationship,
I'm asking for a hand. People don't.
you can afford the kids and not have to take. Look. Why should a man give his house up, half his assets,
He shouldn't.
living in a
Why
fucking
He shouldn't.
should a man get child
apartment,
support?
and
Why should a
then
man get
struggle
child
to
support?
get what he needs because of alimony and child support for the rest of his
Why
life?
should a
Because
man
you choose
get-
to stay at home. That's not
Why
fair.
should, Okay, but she chose to stay home to be a good wife. This is why women don't want to get married nowadays.
No, Danny, you're wrong. Danny, you're wrong. Women want to get married. Men are the ones that are set. Hold on, bro. Men are the ones that are stepping away from. Yo, listen, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop speaking when I talk, bro. Yo, Captain, bro, you can't keep speaking when I talk, bro. You can't.
You say facts. You say facts that aren't true at all. And then I googled like 5 of them since you've said some shit. And I'm like, no, it's not true.
So do you want to name some of them then? Listen, bro. Men are the ones that are walking away from marriage, not women.
No, 90% of fucking breakups are ultimately determined with
Breakups, dude. No.
80% of relationships, 80% of divorces and relationships that end are initiated by the women.
Irreconcilable differences or whatever, which means they get bored.
Yeah,
It's the number one reason why women get divorces.
It's not going to work out.
85% of them.
Yeah, right.
No, bro, because like the number one thing we have here is I'm the host, and basically like you see what number 9 is doing right now. Like when the host talks, everyone just needs to shut up. Like basically, is what needs to happen.
I'll understand that, and I will try that. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to carry on the show. That's it.
Change the subject from the point you made.
Hey, TJ.
Yes.
So a lot of women, or not a lot of women, because I don't think it's like actually a majority, that a lot of women want to play housewife. I don't think that's the majority nowadays.
No, they want to get
They were
married.
raised on Kim Kardashian. No, they were raised on Kim Kardashian. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. They don't want to raise a baby.
Yeah.
They want to have a C-section on a natural birth.
Yeah, they want to get married, but not be. They want to get married, but not be a what?
None of y'all can let a woman talk. None of y'all.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they want to get the check, though.
All right, you gotta be quiet, bro.
Okay.
I have a question.
None of y'all can let a
No,
woman
stop.
actually
Just let her. Stop.
None of y'all can let a woman actually talk. So that just proved my point. Anyways, so a lot of traditional women that actually have traditional values give up on a lot of men and say we actually do it. Say we actually give you babies natural birth, homeschool them, raise them, you provide the money, we're at home with them, and then you hold it over our heads later. And then when we separate, you're going to hold it over our heads if we actually need insurance and we're actually going to raise our kids.
So you mean like women hold a man's own kids over his head?
No, that's not what I said. Like a man say you were.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm saying is it even worse that women hold their.
Yeah,
I mean.
Oh my God, you worked 9 to 5, and I just did nothing. I was just.
No, I know, but what's worse? Yeah, but what's worse, holding money over somebody's head or holding someone's own child over his head?
I would never do that if he was a good dad.
Not you. Not you. No one's talking about you. Hey, Gingy, I got your spot, Gingy. Hold on. We're also streaming on YouTube, Gingy. We got some nice viewers going on. Check it out on Ink Not Wet. We're live right now on there.
But I really don't like it when. I know you're talking in majorities. I just don't like it when everybody's painting minorities like every woman that was a homeschool mom. Well, by the way, how many women are homeschool moms that did natural childbirth, that were homesteaders? That is not common. And I know I'm not common. I get that. But I also don't like when you say it doesn't exist, because it does exist.
Like finding a unicorn.
What doesn't exist? Yeah, I don't.
Okay, I get that.
I'm never ever going to advise men or advise anyone to try to find something that is so rare that it's unbelievable. Never.
Well, I guess what? I married a guy that had no driver's license. He worked at a fucking cafe, and we had babies. So not every woman cares about your freaking pedigree.
I'm not dogging women. What I'm saying is that they are catered to a little too much due to outdated laws.
You don't even know what it's like.
They were made in a, listen, I shut the fuck up the whole time you were talking. They made laws in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s when the
They did.
was going to stay home and not get a career.
And do you
and
know
not
the
All right, Danny, you
Sorry.
can't, Danny, you can't,
herself.
you can't interrupt him now.
Now,
Okay, sorry. Finish your point.
now and that's the truth. Times have changed. Equal rights, equal fights. Now, if you want to get a divorce and leave your marriage, that's cool. If you want to stay at home and be a stay-at-home mom,
How's it going, Ginger?
I think that's commendable. And the reason why I think it's commendable is because it is a hard job. Will never take anything away from that. It's the hardest job that will never pan out to equal being able to take care of yourself if your husband dies in a car wreck.
How you doing, Ginger?
Okay,
Now-
but you raised a
Now,
baby.
with that being said, that is simply a choice nowadays. You and your husband get together and you decide to be a stay-at-home mom. Now, is it fair for you to take alimony from him when y'all split up? If you
Yeah,
get the house that
it's
you work
fucking
for and you're getting
It's
alimony that he
No,
works
that's
for
not
and
fair.
child
But
No,
you
that's
raised yourself.
nope, nope. Let me step in. Let me step in. Let me step in, please. Listen, when you get divorced, when a woman chooses to get divorced, you don't get to live the same fucking lifestyle you get to live during the marriage. Okay? Your lifestyle does go down. Your lifestyle is going to go down a bit. Men are responsible for keeping up your lifestyle you live during the marriage. That's ridiculous.
That's not
Okay,
fair.
wait. Hold on, bro. How are you going to? Okay, say you get divorced with children, right?
I am.
Okay, stop. Just give me 1 second. She is the reason you can work that whatever hours it is.
No, there's
If
babysitters
she,
that I could use
Oh, yeah,
this
they're
alimony
gonna-
to
what-
pay for.
okay, so if you have to go at work at 4 o'clock in the morning, what kind
Yeah, I
of
could get a
babysitter
babysitter
you
that
get for
would
that?
come and get these kids at
What
4
kind of
o'clock in the
babysitter?
morning, and I could
You
afford
know
it
how
if
much
I
you're
didn't
gonna
pay
pay for
alimony.
that? You know how much
I
you're
could
gonna pay for that?
Yeah.
You know how much you're gonna pay
Hey,
for
hey, yo,
house?
yo,
You know how much you're gonna pay?
Freaky, Freaky. Also, Freaky.
Yeah.
What about fucking grandma or uncle or auntie?
Right. Exactly. Like.
Oh,
here's
wait,
the
you're
thing.
gonna drop like your
Here's the
kid
thing, and,
at 4 o'clock in the
honestly,
morning.
here's
4
the
o'clock in the
thing.
morning.
Here's the thing. Yes.
No, my
To answer
husband,
that
my
question, yes.
ex-husband,
But
do
anyway,
what he does because
here's the thing. I mean, you're not going to win off of that point because it's invalid. Because yes, I can
Not
get a
invalid.
babysitter
I
And
said-
at
not
4
only
o'clock in the
that,
morning.
kids don't stay the same age forever. They grow
And
up,
here's
so
the
they're going
thing.
to learn how to take
Here's
care of
the thing.
themselves.
Think about this. I want to take my kids to Disney World, being their father, but I can't have that memory, and they can't have that with me. And I'm living in a fucking 1-room efficiency apartment while she gets the house that she never
That's
paid
ridiculous.
a mortgage on. And
Well,
like why does my
See, Danny, what-
standards of life and my standard of living go down when we get divorced? And I worked for the standard of living that we had. Why do I now have to work twice as hard to get to where I used to live at and make sure that nothing happened to you and your standard of living?
oh, well, that's not my story, but it sounds
Okay,
like
okay,
yours.
yeah, and there we go, and Freaky, and there we go, bro. Whenever you
Well,
mention,
that's not what I'm arguing
whenever
for.
you mention a lot of this stuff to women, they just go, oh well, that's just how it is.
Well, she was just going whole and saying that needs
No,
to be
honey,
way-
I don't have that story. That's not
Yeah,
my
but no,
story.
yeah, but listen, no, yeah, but why are we talking about you? We're talking about men and women.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure, like if and it's not fair.
So yeah,
It's not
I think
fair.
the fact that the woman gets the house that the man worked for is absolutely ass backwards.
If y'all work together for it, then fucking sell it. Sell it. Each
Yeah,
split
of
right
course.
down the middle. There's no
Yeah, sell it, get rid of
rhyme or reason.
everything.
I should have to
Get
make
rid of everything,
a 1-room
50-50.
apartment where I could take a shit and still look at my kitchen sink, and then pay for you to stay in a huge
I feel like
nice
50-50.
house, and that's
don't-
not fair.
Yeah, I don't need you to pay for me. 50-50. Fine.
No, but he's not. No, but he's no. But why are we doing? Yeah, but Danny, why are you doing the me part thing? Like, we're talking about men and women here. We're not talking about your specific situation. I don't like when people personalize
No, I
things like
said
this.
We're together, so that's what I'm
Doesn't even
talking
mean
about.
that 50-50 is fine.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're lacking, then I'm gonna help, because if you're lacking, that means my kids are in a home where the parent is lacking, and nobody wants that for their child. Nobody wants their kid to go to a house that has less than the one that they provide. That's just not the case.
Or they want
Unless you're a piece of shit. But I don't need to keep you as an adult, and when I say you, I mean women. I don't need to keep my ex at the same standard of life that she had with me.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, because she can and should raise her own. That is a 1943 lifestyle.
Yeah, but did you
and there's many more of from that era that people demonize. The whole fucking social structure back then was fucked. And we shouldn't take anything from that time.
So say there was a divorce back in 1950s when everybody was, raised, like the mom stayed home, or you guys want to say homeschool. Homeschool's great. Stay-at-home mom's great. But when a divorce happens or a separation happens, what the fuck is the mom?
but that was back when it was valid.
Yeah, it is great. That's cool. She takes that chance. It's a chance.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Taking the chance that you can't make it through life as well as you could.
Yeah, men take the chance of I might lose half my shit. Women are so obsessed with the security stuff that they're like, oh, well, I need to have it just in case he breaks up, but he can't have a backup, but I can. It's just like ridiculous, bro. Like,
no, I did not have a chance. I literally homeschooled my kids.
That is the chance you take. No, he's saying that's the chance you take in the relationship. The chance that the man takes is she might leave and take half my shit. The chance you take is the relationship might end and
have shit.
Yo, hold on, bro. Again, hold on. Hold on. Stop putting yourself in it. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes. So the man might lose half the shit in the divorce. The chance the woman takes is the chance you take.
The chance you take when you're a stay-at-home mom is, if this doesn't work out and he doesn't do his manly duties as the father of these children, and I decide to leave him because he's not measuring up, is I stand to not be able to take care of my children financially because I chose to be a stay-at-home mother. That should be a chance. That's your decision, and it shouldn't reflect on the man that you made that decision, because you could tell him, listen, I don't believe in you enough to be man enough for me not to go to work. So we're gonna have to find a babysitter.
Why would you marry somebody that you don't believe?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's saying that's why he's saying to ask.
You can gain from. That's why you would marry with someone like that, because the system is set up. No matter what, you're gonna be okay.
Dumb.
There is no risk, and you are making that decision when you do that.
Y'all are dumb.
The truth hurts sometimes, dude.
No, honey, I don't gain anything. I'm not a welfare black baby mama.
Why do you keep putting yourself in your situation on this, dude? I'm already. You keep on saying me, I, he. That's like I'm not talking about. I don't know shit about.
Did this bitch just fucking do some crazy ass stereotypes?
That was definitely.
No, hold on, no. We gotta be nice. Hold on. At the end of the day, Danny is a good friend of the cast. We're not gonna be mean to Danny. But Danny,
I'm trying to let her see that she's kind of you're kind of in your feelings right now. I'm not talking about you. Your situation. Because I don't know you and it's disrespectful.
It's not easy for women.
I know it's hard to. I'm a father.
Shut up. You're not listening. In the state of Arkansas, even if you do not want to go after the kid's father or my husband, I don't want to go after him. I don't want to go after him. State of Arkansas, if my kids want insurance,
That's my
you
whole
have to
argument.
go after him.
That's my whole
You have to go
argument.
after him.
Yeah,
That's my
you
whole
are
argument.
proving his
I'm not
point.
talking about the women. I'm talking about the system
Right.
put in place that the women take advantage of. I'm not talking about you
No, it's not
personally.
women
I'm
taking
not talking about
advantage.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking
Yes,
about
it
the
is.
system put in
Black
place.
women, right? That takes advantage of that system.
I do not want to take advantage. Nobody
I'm
wants to
not
take
saying
advantage.
you've got to
Okay,
stop
listen,
thinking
bro.
that.
Listen,
I'm
bro.
not-
Hold on, bro. Hold on, Freaky. Let me say something here, alright? The absolute fucking entitlement and hubris of some women thinking I'm gonna go into the marriage and then if I get out of it and end it myself, I'm still gonna have the same lifestyle as I was in the marriage paid for by him. That is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
There we go. That's why we're arguing. I'm not. That's the whole
No,
thing.
that's not where we're.
Like you're
You think it's so
misunderstanding it,
easy
but
for women to get
like,
benefits?
you're morphing
You
what
think
I'm
it's so
saying.
easy?
Well, it is.
into
Well, if you're
something that
a single
I'm not-
single mom, it is quite easy to get benefits. And I grew up with
It's
a
not easy.
I grew
It's not
I grew up
easy.
with a single mother, Danny.
Yeah, back then. Nowadays,
Back then, what?
Years, it's
You're
fine.
not
No,
good
bro.
for women than men. Straight up.
The last
100%.
3 or 5 years, the laws have changed. It's not easy. It's not just a woman's state. It's not the woman can get everything. That is not true. Not true.
Then how come if you do the research, 80% of alimony or 90% of
By
alimony
the
is paid for?
way,
Oh,
I want my kids to
okay,
have
but how come I
insurance.
can't finish though right now? Like,
They're gonna look at the dad and they're like, "You're working. Does your company provide insurance?" Then they're gonna look at the dad and be like, "You have." Okay, but a woman doesn't necessarily. Hey, boss 10, you're missing the point. I don't want to go after him. I don't want him.
he knows
after
that. He knows
any
that.
money out of this possible.
I do get the point, and you've been heard, and I've validated what you're saying.
But
too.
what? But again,
You're missing.
why are we
Okay,
talking?
well,
Yeah, but why are we
is it
talking? Yeah, but
women's
stop, bro. Why are we talking about you again, though? Like me, like
Is it
we're
the woman's fault? or
we're
the
no,
state's
we're
fault?
talking about men and women, and every time
I'm not
it,
talking, see,
yeah,
that's the
you're
problem.
taking
You're
it
validating for
personally.
women.
You're
You're
taking it
fighting for
personally.
women because you didn't like my opinion
I'm
on
not
a
fighting
subject
for
that
women.
I was speaking on where women benefit. You were thinking I was trashing on women when I was speaking.
I'm not.
No, freaky,
benefit that they have.
no, freaky. That's not what happened. She thought you were talking about. She takes it personally. Like when we say women, she like we're talking to her.
I'm not
Well, yeah,
fighting
there's
for
that
women.
too. Okay, well,
God
look.
damn it, guys. I'm not fighting for women here.
Okay, cool.
I'm just telling you,
Then
if
just
a
don't like my opinion,
woman,
but it's not gonna change it.
no, I'm just saying, like, the state will make its own declaration. It's not as
And
easy.
guess what it is? What did you just say? If my kid wants insurance, they're gonna look toward the man.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You know what's really fucked up. It's really fucked up that the only thing you can go to jail for that involves being in debt is child support. But a woman won't even go to jail for killing her own fucking kid in abortion. That's what's ridiculous.
This is what I don't understand. You can't afford child support. Let me put you in jail when you're gonna lose your house, your license, and your motherfucking job, and get out and tell you to pay your backed up child support.
You know,
when you
women
get
can
locked
get child support, but it's less likely if they're unfit. But women can get child support too. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
they can.
Yeah.
Yes, they can.
What's the
Very
percentage? What's the
yes.
percentage you think that it goes from women to men?
I don't know. I'm not gonna Google it right now. Y'all can. I raised my kids. I don't fucking
You're bringing it to you again.
support.
You can't.
I've
Yeah,
been
but,
trying.
but you're bringing it to you. You're bringing. You're bringing it to you again. Yes.
Things happen. It's a majority thing,
All right,
not your life.
Like, listen, if someone's having a debate, hold on, hold on, bro. If someone's having a debate and they're talking about red is this.
Yeah, women are just shit.
No, bro. You just keep equating it to yourself. We're talking about women, not you.
No, that's the majority.
Not you. We're not talking about you at all.
I know, the majority.
So when we're debating
Women
when two people are debating something and then one of the person says, "Oh well, it happens for me like this," or "I did it like this," that's just dumb.
I know. You don't like minorities. You don't.
You're
the
just
minorities.
Like minorities have to do with segueing the conversation to talking about your personal things rather than a generalization of a debate.
Yes, because
Yeah,
that's why you're getting heated because you're taking it as we're talking to you like it. No, but you're taking it like we're saying your life is easy. Your life is easy as a single mom. That's how you're
I know I'm not.
that's how you're
I know
taking
I'm
it.
not. You're right. I know I'm not.
We're not talking to you.
Sometimes.
We're not saying you're a bad mother or.
I really don't know how many women have been here that are just like abusing the system, but okay.
Yeah, we're not saying you're one of the women doing this shit.
Saying there shouldn't be a system. The system's wrong the way it's made. Right now, it's wrong. I've been in I've been in family court and seen a motherfucking nodding out at the fucking
Gingy, check at Ink Not Wet on YouTube. We're alive.
Pants and fucked up hair, and the dad is in his work uniform because he's having to take off work, leave court, and run right back to work. And the mother of the kids is nodding out in court, and those kids left with the mom.
Well, a lot of courts are
is made to fuck men. It's hard to see when you're not a man and you don't understand it. You're saying I'm not getting it and I don't understand. I do. I'm a father. My son's old enough to be a grandfather. I'll probably be a grandfather in a couple of years. Technically, I am because my girl's daughter has kids. I get it. I've raised more children than I have. There's actually 4 different kids that are not mine by blood that call me dad. I get all of this. And what I'm telling you is the system is aimed at taking care of women more than men. And it's your choice to be stay-at-home mom. It is your risk you are taking upon your
Check
own
IG.
life and your
Gingy,
children's
the
life.
Unplugged fam.
And if you split up with your man, it should stay your risk and your problem.
Or not
I
IG,
pay
Snapchat.
you alimony. That's wrong. It's fucked up and wrong. Period. There's been plenty of times I haven't been able to buy my son this or take him there because while he's with me, I'm still paying child support. And I can't afford to show him what I want to show him or do the things I want to do with him because I'm giving that money to his fucking mom.
Right.
So when he's with me, I can't raise him like I want to because I'm paying for her lifestyle. And it's not fair to me or the child. The system is fucked.
Gingy will be back. Gingy will be back. She's checking out the thing on YouTube. I told her to check out. We're live on YouTube right now.
I'm gonna say it for sympathy, but it's a good fucking it's a good viewpoint. It's a good reference.
No, it's a very good example.
I just want to say an example. When people say things about men, like most men are losers, I never say, well, I'm not, because I know that I'm not a loser. I'm not part of that group. So, but I acknowledge that a lot of men are losers. That's for sure.
Well, Freaky, I'll say this. If you wasn't a good father, right, and you was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just pay his child support and not want to actually show my son or my daughter how I want to raise them or how I want to treat them and take care of them, then now you're not being a really good father. You're a shit person. You don't really care about your kids. You could do a lot better for your kids. You should spend a lot more time with your kids. Then, you know, you as a father doing that and trying to fucking bend over fucking backwards for the system and the female that you have the kids with. Now it's like you have to make 3 times, 4 times the fucking amount of money than you had already made with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. And here's the thing,
basically
too.
the bare minimum.
I had my son when I was 19, bro. Paid off, renting to own a property, had 6 more years to pay it off when I left. That it's gone. It's gone. You know why? Because she didn't fucking keep up with the shit. There was 2 cars paid off and paid off in the driveway. The house was remodeled, completely remodeled house. 6 years away from being paid off by the time I left. I think I left the fucking cars. I got a ride all the way back to North Carolina to where I grew up at and worked my way back up again into owning a company while supporting her.
Well, why'd you leave her 2 cars?
All she did was go to college. Now she washes dogs for a living.
What do you mean she didn't keep up with it? What do you mean by that?
She lost a house that was 6 years from being paid off. And both the cars have been sold that were paid
JG will
off.
be back.
And now she struggles every day somewhere paying rent. But I paid her alimony and I gave her child support. Why weren't those kids with me if she needed that so bad? She left her in a lot better situation. Stay-at-home mom, and when I got home from my 3rd job that I worked every day, I had to bathe my son, I had to make the fucking dinner for my kid, and I had to clean the fucking...
Stay-at-home mom. That's a bad experience. I'm sorry, but I'm so sorry. That sounds like a nightmare. I'm so sorry.
Yep,
That's
we
not
went
what
right back up,
stay-at-home moms do. That's not what they want to do. I'm sorry.
Did you like the live, didn't
I
you?
have to give her alimony and child support.
Mm-hmm.
But I do.
Yeah, I understand what
Thank
you're
you.
saying.
With her.
That's not
That's
what
one.
good ones do. That's not what they're supposed to do. And you can't blame or like say you're
I'm
not
not
supposed to
blaming
be a
women, I'm
stay-at-home
blaming the
mom.
fucking system that makes it easier for them to get away with shit like that. I'm not blaming
Said that like
you,
20 times.
and I'm not saying that's how good ones do it, because you're right, that's not how good ones do it. And I'm not saying you aren't, you're probably the epitome of the best. I don't know. What I'm saying is the system is set up to where a woman like that can get her fucking life paid for if she does a man that way. And the system is formed in a way that that is possible, and it
But
shouldn't
it's
be.
not
That's
anymore.
what I'm saying.
It's not anymore.
Yes,
It's
it
really
is.
hard, actually.
Then
Yes,
why
it
It
is.
is state by state. Yeah, it depends on what
It
state
is
you're
state
in.
by state.
It depends
So
on what
it's-
state you're in. But
And it's
there's
really not-
systems in
it's
each
my-
state
it's
that is
broken.
geared to
I'm gonna
that.
make sure she
And that's what
does
he's
it. Not
talking
because I
about.
love her, it's because my son's there. If she's struggling,
Well, in
that
Arkansas,
means
it's
his lifestyle isn't at the proper
It
level.
used to be a mother
So I'm
state.
gonna
but
fucking
now in
help.
Arkansas, it's
What I'm saying is the law shouldn't be made into a way into which a man has to live in an efficiency apartment and drive a beat up piece of shit and work more and harder than he did when he had a family to keep that woman in a better position when she's refusing to work or clean or care.
I agree.
So freaky, you know what I observed from all that, bro? And this is what people been telling me, right? Because I have no kids, right? They was like, yo, you gotta really choose the right woman because like if you choose the wrong woman, it could really ruin your fucking life. And that your life is ruined. I'm not saying that it ruins your life, but I'm saying like if you choose the right woman, that shit is not gonna say. It's gonna grow you. It's gonna grow the family. You know what I'm saying?
Make or break a man.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a woman can help a man.
Thank you.
Or
Thank
break
you.
a man.
Right. Make or break. Right.
Both make and break. One of the 5, whatever, however you slice it.
How long has anybody even married here or family?
If the system was different, then guess what? Everybody would have made better decisions. You wouldn't have laid down in a bed with a man with no fucking driver's license and all that shit, or even gave him a second thought a day. Like you said, you're a good mom, I'm not knocking you, but if the system was different and you knew the repercussions and there wasn't a pillow that could be fell on, people would take better consideration of the people they are with, and there would be a lot less fatherless homes, there'd be a lot less motherless
I didn't
homes.
fall on no pillow.
Because people would want, that people are going to make better decisions on bringing a child in.
Here's what I get annoyed.
All of this stuff even becomes into play.
I get really annoyed with when men. You would never give a man a chance if he's broke. You would never give a man a chance.
I never said that. Never said
No.
that. I said you would make it. Think about that decision differently. And I said you probably never would have gotten into the bed with someone that didn't have a driver's license.
Oh my God, how many people
Someone
got
that probably that would be harder. It would be harder for him to provide for a
23
family.
years old. How many people have gotten in bed with a lot of people in their youngest time?
It's cool. What I'm saying is that mindset would be different if the system was changed. That there would be a lot less people just fucking whoever, because the chance of bringing a child into the world and having to do it in a fair 50-50 shared responsibility type situation, it would mean a lot less legs would be opening up.
Yes.
In Arkansas, it's 50-50 now. It's not a mom state no more.
It should be 100% on both ends, man and woman. It shouldn't even be split. Everybody should be both giving their 100% effort towards each other. Really giving a fuck about each other for real.
Because when you have a kid, your life's over, bro. That your life is now your kids. You're not important anymore.
Well, I don't agree with that statement exactly, because I think that makes a lot of younger women not want to become mothers. Like, becoming a mother doesn't mean you can't ever get drunk again or you can't ever go out again. You can. You just need to get a babysitter and do it responsibly. You just don't do it all the time. But that doesn't mean your life is completely over. You can still have fun as a single mother, or not a single mother. I mean, as a mother.
Well, it's still a kid's life. You would have to get drunk in a different manner. You know, you would have as many drinks at the bar. You would probably finish up at home where you're safe at. Like, you're making different decisions when you're a parent. You can still have all the fun you want, but you're going to have fun differently. And it's going to end.
How do you feel about, like, housewives that just homeschool their children and don't work?
I feel like if you want to do that, that's great. It's a great help to the father, and it's commendable. But I also feel like if it doesn't work out between you and the dad, you should be expected to be kept at the lifestyle that you had.
Yeah, so no money, and you just keep all your money while we are raising your children.
It's great. Yep, I love you for it, but that was your choice.
Thanks for raising your children.
And I respected your choice, and I really liked your choice, but it was your choice.
Sacrificing your career.
Yeah.
While you
and you know what? People would stay through the hard times with their spouse a little bit more if it wasn't.
So we're obligated to stay with you. Oh my God.
Not obligated. I'm saying it would be, and I never said obligated. You're putting words in my mouth now. I said a lot more people would stay with their spouse through the hard times and work out and put more effort into the fucking
housewife. He's making the straight point.
It's their decision at the end of the day. It's their decision. It's their decision. It's their decision. I shouldn't be. If I go and I shoot somebody in the face, should you don't want to work and you stay at home and be a mom, I'm not taking the fucking bill for it.
Well, then you're also not a man. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I am.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Why is there no drawback to that decision for a mother?
No.
And the man stands to lose. Why
That's
can't?
not
Why?
biblical.
Yeah, there is.
Everything
If you make the decision to not be at home, and you go take a job,
personally attack yourself. Nobody has personally attacked you this whole entire time. This is not biblical. You're choosing to personally attack.
Here's the thing. Look, here's the
It's
thing.
not biblical.
If you decide to go to work,
you're not a real man.
if you decide to go to work
That's
and
not biblical.
get a bank account and make a space to where if
It's not biblical.
we break up, you can have some money and be okay and not need alimony and not need child support. If that's the life you choose, then good. That's great.
Can I say something really quick? Can I say something?
But hold on. Let me make my point. That in that aspect, you decided to go to work. Cool. But the child loses because they don't really have their parent there as much, right? But if you decide to not work, the child will still
No, I haven't,
lose
Gingy.
because-
No, I haven't.
and if something happens to me, you can't provide like I can. Why do I need to foot the bill when it was your decision to stay at home?
And I would like to add on that really quick, right?
Normally when you're in a relationship, for the most part, both parents normally choose if the woman stays at home. Though it's not normally just one person's decision. Oh, I'm gonna stay at home. Normally both parents talk about it.
What if I said, baby, I want to stay at home, kid? Stay at home dad. That'd be
That's fine.
weird as
But
fuck, wouldn't it?
would you expect to have that would be your personal decision with your mate?
But look, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with a couple, right? Let's just say the guy worked 5 years, right? And then he's like, damn, I got an injury. I can't fucking work. I gotta be out of work for 6 months. And then he stays home and takes care of the kids while he has that injury while the girl goes out and work. It's almost like an assist. It's almost like a tag team deathmatch type of thing, right? That's
I'm okay either way.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Finish.
Look. Let me say something real quick. But when it comes to a man trying to take care of his kid or trying to be that father, and a female is going to a custody battle and then putting them on child support and alimony, then they get Section 8 and then fuck a random guy in a house that's doing a lot worse than what the fuck he was doing in front of the damn kids that he has with her.
Yep, and then you smack the fucking kids. The random dude goes in there and beats the shit out of the kids. Like, I mean,
some women would rather do that than do this, the teamwork thing that I initially said.
Machiavelli, do you think it's that easy? Now that teamwork thing that you said literally should be something that should just be natural.
Right, exactly.
We're fucking mates. No, but the point my mate is done. He's fucking hurt.
That's what I was trying to make my
that
point
means
to
that
be.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
The system is set up to where that teamwork shit is gone because it's easier to leave than it is to stay.
Do you think it's that easy? Do you really guys think it's that easy?
Nobody said it was easy.
Nobody said it was easy, but it's okay. All right, bet. Because I never said the type. Wait, hold on a second, because you're interrupting me. I'm trying to answer the question. You're interrupting me, and I listen to everybody talk, and I even stop to let people talk.
That's real.
Respectfully.
Dude.
Literally, if it was easy, then everybody would be doing it, and this wouldn't be a topic. But at the end of the day, you gotta pick hold on a second, you gotta pick your battles, right? But a lot of women choose to pick the battle of putting the other man through hell by giving these custody battles, and especially over petty shit, rather than just working together, because a simple argument, right, could have been resolved, but the one person had to been petty and take somebody to court, or cheat on somebody and just completely disrupt the whole fucking process.
Okay, I agree in the 2000s and the 2010s, it was easy to do Section 8. Nowadays, you know how hard it is to get HUD housing and benefits and all that?
Yes, I do, and it's because of this, what we're talking about right now.
Exactly.
That's why it's hard.
It's not that easy, and not all women want to do that. So, People
I'm not
separate,
saying they
right?
do. You need to stop advocating for women so you can really get the point of the discussion. It's not about men and women. It's about the system. It's about the system.
I am talking about the damn
is
system.
made.
I'm talking about the system.
Okay. Sorry,
The
I'm
system
misunderstanding your
changed.
point then.
The system changed in the last few years. I don't
In
think
your
you
state.
recognize that.
In your state. Cool.
Yeah, my state, for sure.
Does men have it
Why
better
would I
here?
know about other states?
What about
Why would I know
the
about other
collective? What about every other state? I'm telling you, it is not very fun. Men stand to lose if the relationship doesn't last. Women stand to benefit walking away with more than they came. There's an unevenness there. Men stand to lose, and women stand to leave a situation with way more than they had when they came into it. That is the whole thing. That is not fair. It's not fair. And I respect stay-at-home moms. I would respect them even greater if they took in consideration they are putting their self in a sticky predicament if that man or they end up wanting to leave. Because it will not be as easy for them if they had just went and found a career and made something of their life to where they truly 100%, even if he wanted to, didn't need the help from the father.
And you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy, bro? A lot of and then there's some single moms out here, right, that are stay-at-home moms, right? And they go to college and they take care of kids at the same time, and like they get a degree at home while they take care of the kids. Not saying that that's easy, but it's very possible. And then there's reports of them actually getting like fucking master's degrees at home, getting remote jobs and taking care of kids.
The definition, bro. Like one that's like, and you know what? I respect it so hard. I can't even tell you, like, that's fucking ridiculous, dude. The stress involved, the fucking like, you're probably about to have a fucking stroke or something doing that shit. But you know what? It happens, you know.
Yeah.
So.
It's about the drive, bro. It's about the woman, and it's like it's the type of woman, bro. It's not. I don't think it's all women, right? I think it's most women that want a free ride. Like if the content shit doesn't pop off the way that they want it to, they think that, oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just fuck a lot of men and have a lot of kids and put them on child support and get passive income.
Career mamas. Mamas.
I'm not saying that that's all women, but I understand what you were saying about the system, and you keep reiterating the fact that it's the system, and you're not generalizing women in that way, but you're referring to the system making a cushion for women that are like that. And for as far as I can see, that women that are like that get more of that Section 8 and the SNAP and benefits and shit like that than the women that actually need it. Because there are some women,
and that's why it's hard. That's why it's hard.
That's why it's hard for other women that actually needs it to get it, because there are women that abuse that. Now, again, with the whole stereotype shit, not all like minority women are on Section 8 that do that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Look, I was raised by a black woman. How about that? My brother's black. My other brother's Mexican. And she never got no food stamps. And she never got no fucking HUD. Was out here fucking making it work.
Yeah, props. Props for real. I mean it.
So I can advocate for what you're saying, is what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, and you know, hopefully what I'm saying makes sense. I mean, I think there was like a bill that was passed, or like a policy that was passed or something, that said that like people that are on like Section 8 that was like there for like fucking decades and shit that hasn't done anything, they lowered the fucking bro. I mean, like, at the end of the day, if you're not upholding certain things, while you're on there and showing that you're trying to actually do something with your life.
Never put for long term. That was supposed to be given to people that were in between jobs and in hard times. You were in no way, shape, or form supposed to stay on that shit.
This shit is really supposed to be for women that's experiencing homelessness with kids.
Right. Yes.
We're not supposed to be a welfare state. We are not supposed to be. Everybody just get a free handout. It's not good for anyone. Single moms too. And I'm a single mom. Nobody should do that.
What I'm saying is the system has been made into a way which the ones that actually need it, it's harder for them.
But what Freaky was saying earlier about the woman thing is that I've never seen a man on Section 8. I've never seen a single father on Section 8 before.
I do not want to screw my kid's father over.
No. Machiavelli's making a good point right now. Avenues exist for single mothers that don't even for single fathers. Like single fathers don't get Section 8 and all that shit.
I've never seen a single father on Section 8 ever.
Well, there are actually single men that don't have kids that get a lot more food stamps than some single moms.
I'm saying Section 8, not food stamps. Section 8.
Also, Danny, the food stamps are the food stamps are also based on the daily nutritional calories that are needed, and men actually do need more calories. Like plain and simple.
So a guy can come out of jail.
And in the household is stealing too. If they stay in a household with 6 people, they're gonna have more food stamps.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
If I want food stamps for me and my kids, I have to go after, in Arkansas, I have to go after the man I'm married to. It's gonna cost him a lot. I'm not trying to fight with him because we're trying to get divorced. And I am not trying to go after him. So, I have 2 choices. Not get benefits, not get insurance for my kids, or go after him. What would you do?
Right, because of the system is made into the way that the woman
No, I'm the
comes
woman.
out with more,
You do.
and the man has to deal with it.
The kid, he should have his kids under his insurance.
That's the whole point.
I'm telling you, Block 6, I do not want to go after him.
You don't exactly, but the system is. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the system now. Now listen, no. Understand this. You should be mad at the system that I'm speaking on because it's making you go after the father and is doing the exact same thing that I have been trying to tell you is going on.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I have no choice in the matter because of the system.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying because of the system.
But y'all
not you, but the system is making.
But I think they put that law in.
That's what I'm saying.
Because there's a lot of women that keep having babies and there's no repercussions.
Exactly, because the system is made to a point where they are incentivized to have babies and break up marriages and leave, and it's not. If it wasn't that way, there would be a lot more kids in stronger households, and there would be a lot less assistance given out, and the people that actually need it would get better assistance quicker.
And expand
Yeah,
it.
but the people,
Go ahead.
the people that need it, that are just like, hey, I just want welfare. Hey, I'm gonna have kids and not care.
Well, to think about it on a broader scale, statistically, and I'm referring to the system, which is another, I'm also referring to the government because I feel like the system was made from the government. I feel like in certain zip codes, they target certain zip codes of people to do that in, so they can statistically see how much money they can fucking distribute and get back. You feel what I'm saying? If you kick back to them.
I see what you're saying.
How do they better understand where these certain places are getting these, because it's the same areas. It's not like it's all the areas. It's the same areas.
Well, if you should say lack, like there, that means that if it is this easy to do this, why would I go and work hard for something? And
No, for instance,
it can, you know.
Let's say it's like 19464, right?
Okay.
And that's a middle class area, right? And let's just say like 30% of people in 19464 is on fucking food stamps compared to 21801, which is a zip code in like a high class area that only probably like maybe like fucking 2% of people are on food stamps. I'm gonna filter out places in areas by zip code based off of people that are fucking on these fucking
I will say this,
incentives.
Machiavelli. So the system, so say you were once a single mom, right? And you were getting your insurance paid for in some food stamps, right? You got a better job. You were working your ass off to get a better job. But then you get cut off food stamps. You get cut off insurance for your kids. So what you gained in the percentage of your job, you know, your better job, now you're still struggling.
I get that, right? I get that. You got a cap. You got a cap, and that's the whole thing.
Our system is made for you to sell.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not
What's up, Craven?
to that, and I was going based off a zip code by the system that's made by the government. I'm looking at a broader perspective, not individual pieces.
Communities
How
and
you're
certain
saying
demographics that get more help because of their city or zip code.
Yes,
And honestly, that begets it happening over and over again because, one, it's a societal norm now. Two, it really takes away the need to go and make something of yourself if there's always something to fall back on and just be lazy.
Not only that, it's also the trap that Danny was saying, because if she did get a better job that didn't make 10 or 3 times the amount of what she was comfortably sitting on, if she was on Section 8, hold on a second, she would be stuck and then would have to go back. Some people would think that, oh, I would have to make less than what I'm already making to keep my benefits, and that's the problem. But when they don't make enough to sustain those benefits, then they struggle because they were so used to being on the benefits. So they have to figure out a way to then compensate for that in a way to where they don't have to psychologically rely on that, so they can move to a different tax bracket.
It's really hard to move. This is a tale as old as time, guys. The lower class and the higher class. There's no middle class, and you can't get to the middle class.
But what Freaky was saying about the system is designed for people to fall into that trap. And what I'm saying is that by zip code and by structure, they collect data off of certain areas by zip code that are impoverished to keep those people in those areas because they collect data.
And they also put a liquor store on the side of the store, on the side of the street instead of a drugstore. And gun stores where there should have been a motherfucking grocery store for these particular areas. It's all about, it's very, 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 very designed and very strategic and very right in your face.
If you study history, this is oldest time. Oldest time. Oldest time. The lower class is gonna fight with the rich class.
Well, and that, rich people don't really have that many kids because they have an acute understanding that by the time I'm 30, I want to own a company, and their parents and the zip code they lived in had a drugstore on the corner and not a liquor store, and there was just generally a better chance at that happening for them.
Okay, well, I feel like history repeats itself. We all know that. So
Yeah, history repeats itself, but not always in the same way that it was done. It's going to keep cycling in different ways, and it's going to keep repeating in different
Oh yeah, of course. You're right. Now it's like black versus white, or minority versus minority.
No, it's
versus
not.
religion versus religion, or you know. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Bro, how do you think that, like, they know where to gentrify neighborhoods and put check cashing places and fucking liquor stores and shit like that at? Like, they know exactly where to put the shit, or even
I
where
really
they
walked through
advertise
the
certain
Bronx,
shit.
and I've walked through Brooklyn, and it's like freaking like nice golden everything, and then all of a sudden it's like chain store, liquor store, like in one block difference. And it doesn't even matter about the city. Talk about the country. They know that shit.
Well, the country in itself is supposed to be, or is, the best country in the world.
The country, I mean country in like
you're talking about like country as in like something like the sticks, or like okay, word.
Yeah.
I thought you was like expanding it further, like geopolitical or like geoeconomical and shit like that.
I'm talking about the sticks.
Okay, word.
How many like places are you gonna see in the sticks?
In the sticks, there's even less of a line between the higher class and lower class. If you live in the sticks and you're poor as hell. And if you live in the sticks and you're rich, you are rich as fuck.
Yes, there's a huge gap.
Well, that's the whole country, though.
Yeah. That shouldn't. Yeah, well, there is a gap. The middle class, if they were gone, it would actually really fuck up the economy, because they're the consumers. The rich people are the ones that are making the products, are the heads of these companies, and instead of participating in consumerism, they're participating in the free market and being ones giving goods, not receiving them.
The middle class is losing. We got poor folks. We got rich folks.
Well, you have a different structure within the middle class. You have the lower middle, middle, and then the high middle.
For sure. Yeah. But they're living a life. Most of the middle class are in debt up to that.
Like you know,
did you know that most of the rich people are more in debt than what they have in their bank account? It's all understanding of money, being able to be put in a position to even start to leave the middle class, and where you grew up at, and the amount of government involved fucking programs that were available to you, and the amount of people that were on them really affect all of that shit. It really, really, truly does. Like, if you grow up around a lot of people on food stamps, you're going to think it's normal and be happy that you finally got food stamps, instead of being like, fuck, I'm on food stamps.
Well, here's a knee slapper, bro. A lot of people don't understand that, like, and I'm not saying y'all, like, I'm not putting y'all in that category of a lot of people, but let's look at real estate. You know, a house that was like fucking 50,000 back then is now like 300,000 now.
Yes.
So you gotta think, a fucking person that's in high middle class areas now, like high middle class, not rich, but high middle class, are like fucking like multi-millionaires. You have to be at least a multi-millionaire to be high middle class, and at least have $500,000 to be mid-middle class. You're low middle class, you're making...
Everybody's grandma and grandpa owned a crib. Everybody.
But what I'm saying is the high middle... Hold on. But what I'm saying is the high middle class ranges shift from since those times had changed. Since the fucking real estate changed, the property changed, the ranges from middle class and lower class and the richer class changed, bro. The rich people are fucking billionaires and like damn near almost trillionaires. Like they have hundreds of millions of dollars, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And like
that too, man. Like what you say, okay, it's like this. It's like this. You go, you get 20 grand, you put it down payment on a $250,000 house. Then you get the mortgage on the $250,000 house. You turn $20,000 into $250,000 in equity. Right now, your net worth is $250,000 because you have. So then there's that debt. Use that 250, take about 200 of it, and put it toward buying this 10 apartment building, and now
like
you have
duplex. Yeah, duplex.
Or duplex, right? Now you have $1 million in equity. Now you take that $1 million, you get a 21-unit apartment building. That is different than people think it is. You could leverage that.
Yeah, that's good
into
debt.
money.
That's good debt.
Debt.
Right. And then there's bad
That
debt.
sounds great, but where I'm from, there's a lot of country people that grew up around Walmart country, and now my mama's house that she bought for $60,000 is worth $250,000. And
We got this
I'm
house
saying
for
it's not great. It's not great.
It's 460 now.
Yeah.
And I'm
Hey,
gonna finish this renovation that once it
there's a lot of
as soon
country
appraisal to come
people
and look
that
at
don't
it.
want that.
They said it would add another 120 for all the work that I've done to
I
this
don't
house.
care
So it went
about the
from
money.
quarter to half.
And the class width changes when that happens. It doesn't stay the same. That's what I'm saying. So when those houses increase in equity, no, I get that, Danny, but what I'm saying is when those houses increase in equity, right, then your class increases.
Now more so. Yeah.
Right. If
you can't buy a house.
hold on a second, wait a minute. Damn.
But
If your house is $430,000 and it was $60,000 before and it appreciated over that time, you're no longer poor. You're in like the middle class. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
this is your house, but whatever.
In today's society, that's how they scale it. Let's just say if you bought a house back then for like $150,000 and now it's $1.2 million in today's society, you would be like high middle class to almost rich, depending on how you use that equity.
40 grand. The lumber costs 40 grand. The plumbing, $2 grand. The amount of copper wire in it is probably $600. Why the fuck is that house at $2 million?
You're not middle class. You're the rich or poor. Like, that's just how it is. And yeah, my mom could sell the home. She worked her ass off for $2,000. How long is that gonna last?
Is the person that thinks that they're rich or poor, because there's no amount of money to define what is somebody's like. Because my whole thing is somebody with like $20 million can be like, I'm the richest person, and you have people that have $400 million act like they have $400 million.
Billionaires wear chains. Billionaires wear sweaters, dude. That's what if you're a new millionaire, you're gonna like flex on motherfuckers, and billionaires they don't want you to know they got $1 billion.
Dude, up to this point, if I got $1 million, bro, I don't even want people to know that I have $1 million.
Oh yeah, I would not.
$1 million. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I'm still gonna shop at Dollar General.
I guarantee you, I would hide out in the middle of nowhere. not know
Mm-mm.
what guarantee.
Don't get me wrong. Travel from time to time. I'll go on
I
a
would travel.
vacation.
Yeah, I love traveling.
I tell motherfuckers I'm on a mission trip for my church.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
I
ain't gonna post nothing. You ain't gotta know where
This
I
is a
am.
business trip.
What?
I'm going on a business trip. You know what
I
I mean?
ain't posting. I'm not sharing.
Thomas is strip club.
I'm not
Yeah.
sharing. I'm not posting. And you ain't gonna know where I live. You're gonna know my acreage. You're not gonna know my freaking farm that I got.
My grandpa did say this though, dude. He was like, he was talking about inflation and shit. Even when I was younger, he was like, he took $1 and then he ripped it in half, and he was like, this is how much the dollar's gonna be worth. He was like, my is this like gets me this much, the whole dollar. And he said, by the time you start getting these and become like get older, he ripped it in half and was like, it's gonna be worth this much. The same dollar is gonna be worth half. And he was right. Like he was telling me, like he was like, if he was like, any amount of money you get, you don't save it. Don't put it in the savings because you're fighting against inflation at that
Thanks
point.
for stopping in, YouTube community. I'll see y'all in the next
And it
one.
was in a safe
And I'll make sure
in
to live tomorrow as well.
1993,
Thank you.
and then that's million